And joining me now is future defenseman Owen Lugowski. Owen, thanks for sitting down with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, Owen, first let's talk a little bit about when you first started getting into the sport of hockey and how you first started getting into the game.
My older brother grew up playing hockey, so I grew up watching him, and my dad always made an outdoor rink in the backyard. So probably when I was about 3 or 4, I started skating on that, pushing a little chair around the ice to try and figure out how to skate and stuff. And just ever since then, I just kind of fell in love with the game, and yeah, just played since then.
And as you progress in your game, I know you had a lot of different levels that you've played prior to soon coming here to play collegiate. But walk us through your hockey journey and talk about like the just your travels and playing through juniors and how you were able to just continue to develop and grow in your game.
Grew up playing minor hockey in a town called Black Diamond. It's about 2,000 people. As the years went on, I just kind of wanted to play at a higher level. So then I ended up playing for the local AA team. And then when I was 16, I moved to Airdrie, which is about an hour away, and played AAA there for 2 years. And then after that, I had opportunity to play in the SJ for the Battleford North Stars, and that was kind of throughout COVID. And then I got traded to Winkler in the MJ, and I played my last 2 years of junior there.
And now coming all the way down from juniors to Liberty, I'm sure you had a few other teams that were looking at you to bring your services. So what was it about Liberty that stuck out to you and made you want to decide to play your collegiate hockey here?
Well, it's kind of funny actually. I first heard about Liberty when I was about, I don't know, like 12 maybe. My dad knew the assistant coach Jeff Becker, and kind of taught him about or told him about it. And at the time, I didn't really think much about it. Like I was playing like Pee Wee AA hockey, then wasn't really sure where the sport would lead me. And then kind of as the years went on, I just researched more into the school and just the the faith-based Christian aspect of the school, and couldn't really find any others that could compete that way with the same type of competitive hockey team as well. So just those two different aspects of the faith-based and the competitive hockey, just kind of I really felt God leading me there throughout the years, and I'm thankful that it's worked out, and yeah, it's a dream come true.
And as you just touched on, how you knew Jeff Becker, but also I've heard you knew Hunter Rostic as well. Did you guys get to play together? And if not, talk a little about then having the opportunity to be able to play with him again.
Yeah, for sure. I never played with Hunter. My older brother did, but
Okay.
I did play with Hunter's younger brother,
Okay.
Demetrius, when we were in like I don't even know, like Timbits hockey must have been like U8 or something, a long time ago. But yeah, he lives pretty close to me, and so yeah, I've kind of known him a little bit growing up.
And now you touched on a little bit about your junior career, coming from pretty competitive league to play in collegiate in the ACHA. Talk a little about how you feel your game's going to transition into the ACHA.
Yeah, no, from what I've seen, the game's, a lot faster. Guys are bigger, stronger. Having that extra, 4 or 5 years than junior, it just adds a lot of development for
Mhm.
players. So, I'm expecting it to, be a little bit faster than what I'm used to, but I'm also, prepared to jump into the speed of play, and I'm working hard this summer to make sure that I'm ready to go.
And coming in for your first year, I'm sure you've seen the schedule and obviously a lot of things to take in on and off the ice. But what's some of the things that you're really looking forward to in your first year playing hockey at Liberty?
Yeah, the schedule's very competitive, a lot of good teams up there. So obviously every game being a competitive one is something I'd look forward to. And that trip to Finland is also going to be probably a
Yeah.
life-changing experience, I imagine. So that's also something I'm really looking forward to.
Awesome, Owen. Well, hey, I had to ask a lot of the textbook questions that you get in a lot of your interviews. So now I'm going to ask like a couple other questions so the fans can get to know you a little bit more as well. So
Sure.
first off, I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite NHL team and who's your favorite player?
Um, Calgary Flames are my favorite team. Calgary's just about 30 minutes from my house, so I've grown up watching them, and I've always loved Matthew Tkachuk when he played for the Flames, and I still
Yeah.
love him even though he's on Florida. But he's just kind of a tenacious player. He loves to get into the dirty areas, and kind of like how he plays.
Okay. And talk a little about then, like, who do you feel you model your game after?
For the I don't watch too much hockey. I mean, I watch the Flames, so Chris Tanev on the Flames is kind of more of a shutdown, defensive D-man, and that's kind of who I would probably model my game after. I've been watching Radko Gudas as well in the playoffs a little bit, and he's kind of I love the way he plays. Just he's a shutdown D-man and physical, and that's kind of how I like to play as well.
If you could play another sport beside hockey, what would it be?
Baseball, 100%. I played for about 5 years actually in the town right next to us, Okotoks. They have a really good baseball program here, so that's probably what I'd play.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're on a road trip. Obviously, I'm sure you've taken many in your lifetime. But yeah, you're on a road trip. You stop at a gas station. What's the go-to snack or thing you got to grab at that gas station?
I always go with the chocolate milk and then salt and vinegar chips, the Miss Vickies.
Oh,
I don't know if the US has those, but those are
yeah, we don't have those here, but we do. Like, you could find hopefully a good substitute.
yeah, for sure.
All right, give me a random skill or fact about yourself.
Um, I can play the guitar. I've played for probably 5, 6 years now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's something that I kind of picked up before high school and throughout high school and learned how to play. So I love playing the guitar.
okay.
Yeah.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Probably flight. I mean, I have to do a lot of traveling for my training, so that would just make it a lot easier if I could just fly over to the rink and go skate and then fly to my workouts and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool.
And then last question. Obviously, I know you've devoted a lot of your time to hockey, but when you're not at the rink and playing the sport that you have a passion for, what are things you like to do in your free time?
I like to go hiking. The mountains are close by, so
Oh yeah,
that's all that I like to do. But,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the same mountains you have up there, but they are pretty still nice though. Just so you're aware. So
Yeah, no, I saw them when I was down there, and it kind of made me feel like home a little bit. So that was awesome to see.
nice. Well, that's awesome. Well, hey, Owen. Well, thanks for taking some time out to sit down with us and let us get to know you a little bit. But hey, we can't wait to see you here this upcoming fall.
Thanks, I appreciate it.